in order to benefit the people that actually were decreased from the atrocity that your ancestors did. What should happen, right? And we come out because they had the Bible in hand. They had a false understanding of the Bible in their minds, right, and in their mouths, right? They were teaching false doctrines out of the Bible, right? Catholicism is a false doctrine, right? Right? Now this is the truth of the Bible, though. Let me show you the truth of the Bible, right? Bring that out. What you got? You got bring that. 27:13.
This is Job chapter 27, verse 13. This is the portion of a wicked man.
So you agree that the Spaniards were wicked men, right? Sir. Right? And women and children. Right? Go ahead.
Wicked man with God.
With God. So God looks at the Spaniards as wicked people. Right? No doubt about it. Go ahead.
And the heritage of oppressors.
And the heritage of oppressors. You agree that the Spaniards are still oppressing those people down there, right? They still don't have complete authority over themselves down there, right? It's horrible, right? It's horrible, right? Keep going. They even got, like people would much prefer to be lighter in complexion to be mistaken for a Spaniard, right? Like that's fucked up, right? Right. It's completely destroyed down there, right? Let's see how God feels about it. Go ahead.
Which they shall receive of the Almighty.
The Almighty is another name for God, right? So these people, the oppressors, are going to receive a particular inheritance from God, right? The oppressors are going to, right? Read.
If his children be multiplied, if his children be multiplied.
So you all are a part of the multiplication of the children of the Spaniards, right? All your ancestors, y'all went down there, y'all raped, robbed, murdered, tortured those people, right? Had babies spawned out of that situation, right? And then even after that, right, when things calm down, y'all are still down there reaping the benefits of y'all's actions and being able to go to the women and still, whether in peace or not, right? It might not have to be raped no more, but it's in peace, but y'all still are those descendants, right? Y'all's parents more than likely had a peaceful relationship, right? Right. So he said, what? If his children be multiplied, right? The oppressor's children have been multiplied throughout the earth. The Spanish children all over the place, right? Keep going.
If his children be multiplied, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
For what?
It is for the sword.
So God said, if the children of the Spaniards are multiplied, are in greater number, it is only because He's going to bring a sword to them. Because y'all still have to pay for all the things that y'all ancestors did. No one ever paid for that. You see what I'm saying? And God is just letting y'all's bill just rack up. That's what we're out here teaching. We're teaching the truth of the Bible. And that those that oppress are going to reap the same thing. That's what, you reap what you sow. So, the Spaniards came and they sowed a whole bunch of atrocities, a whole bunch of destruction, a whole bunch of destruct within the so-called Hispanic community. So guess what has to happen to the children of those Spaniards? We read it.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
It's for the sword. So whenever the Most High chooses to send His Son back on this earth to the world, ignorantly called Jesus Christ, He's a black man. He's coming back to take vengeance on all the children of the people that oppress blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which is who? So-called white people, right? They've done the most destruction across the whole entire planet.
That's right.
Period. Right? So the Most High said what when He bring His Son back is because He's going to make sure that all the people that descend from those people are going to be killed with the sword. Reread it.
If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
It's for the sword, man. Go ahead.
And his offspring shall not be
who?
His offspring.
His offspring. Then it might not be them that get the punishment, right? Because I'm gonna let it build up. I'm gonna let all the wrongdoings that they're doing and they're continuously doing, and the wickedness that they don't have any other choice just in their spirit to be wicked. We're gonna let it build up, right? And what's gonna happen? The offspring what?
Shall not be satisfied.
The offspring shall not be what?
Satisfied with bread.
With bread. You're not gonna be able to eat anymore. He's gonna replenish all the abilities for the people that spawn from those. Y'all better pray y'all really don't spawn from Spanish. I promise. You might as well 14:21. This is the Bible. I promise. They wasn't reading this when they came down there, right? If they would have been like that, or if that's the case, I wouldn't do it. Right? Give me this.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 14,
Go ahead.
verse 21.
Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter.
What?
Prepare slaughter.
Prepare what?
Prepare slaughter.
Prepare a Thanksgiving dinner.
Prepare slaughter.
Prepare a hug and a kiss, bro.
Prepare
It
slaughter.
don't say none of it. Says the Bible says prepare slaughter for the Spaniards' children. That's what it says. Keep going.
Prepare slaughter
Okay.
for his children.
For who?
For his children.
For him?
For his
For
children.
their cousins.
For his children.
Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their
For
fathers.
all the wrongdoings of y'all's fathers. It's so fucked up that they left y'all in the predicament that y'all in, bro. Because they left y'all in a situation where y'all is gonna have to pay for everything they ever did. And just says the Lord. You read it.
Prepare slaughter.
Crazy, bro. And all of y'all that don't get slaughtered by the sword, y'all gonna have to go into slavery. Because what? Not only did killing take place, but slavery took place too, right? So he said, what? If you don't get killed, guess what? You're just gonna be a slave. That's what the Bible says. Keep going.
Prepare slaughter for his
For
children.
his children, go ahead.
For the iniquity of their
All
fathers.
the past wrongdoing that their fathers committed throughout all the earth, right? Go ahead.
That they do not rise.
That they do not what?
That they do not
Because
rise.
y'all rose, and look at what y'all did when y'all rose into power. Y'all abused y'all power and did what? Y'all went and raped, robbed, murdered, tortured everybody. Right? Keep going.
Nor possess the land.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to possess no more lands because guess what? When y'all do it, y'all end up, like you said, y'all build buildings on them and then cut down all the trees. You see that? So y'all can't possess the land no more. Y'all everything that y'all ever got, y'all abused it and used it for wrong. You see that? For y'all's benefit, not the benefit of humanity, right? But guess what's gonna happen? Keep going.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Man, y'all not gonna be able to do what y'all did and fill all the face of the world with cities no more. You see what I'm saying? Go to jump back up to verse 1. This is Revelation 13 and 10. This is what the real message of the Bible is. People don't read this because they think it's not smooth enough. They think it's not appealing to the ears, right? But guess what? The Bible told me that my ancestors were going to have to experience all the things our ancestors did to us. They said we were going to have to experience for our wickedness. So we got to pay for the things that they had did, right? So we're in the situation we're in because of what they did, right? So guess what? Y'all gonna have to be in the same situation because of what y'all ancestors did. It's only right. If I pay for what my ancestors did, y'all should pay for what y'all ancestors did. You see what I'm saying? It's only right. It's only the equal and proper and just thing to do. Guess what God is? He's a just person. He's a just being. So you just gonna have to take our lick. You taking our lick now. So I gonna have to take our lick real soon. Thus says the Bible. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 from the top.
Go ahead.
For Yahweh.
For Yahweh, that's the real name of God, which we shouldn't be casting the swine. Go ahead.
Will have mercy on
We're
Jacob.
gonna have mercy on Jacob because Jacob is the Israelites. You see these people on this sign? See these people right here? Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, Guatemala to Panama, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. You can say all these people on this sign have all been what? Done the same way by the same people, right? That's crazy, right? And they're still being done that same way right now, right? Because what? These are Jacob. We're Jacob. You understand? We're Israel. We can prove it through prophecy, history, and archaeology that the Black, Hispanics, Native Americans are the real people in the Bible. All right? But he said, what? Even though y'all going through this affliction now, I'm going to have mercy on y'all. Right? Go ahead.
And will yet choose
I'm going to
Israel.
choose y'all. I'm going to choose y'all. Y'all good. Y'all might not seem chosen now because y'all on the bottom, but I'm going to choose y'all again. Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
Because where we at? We're in the land of our oppressors. We're in the land that we were brought captives at. Right? He said, what? So I'm going to choose y'all again, and I'm going to take y'all back to Israel. I'm going to take y'all back to where Jacob is supposed to be living. You see that? Keep going.
And the strangers.
And the who?
And the strangers.
Strangers are considered heathens. You understand? Keep going.
Shall be joined with them.
Shall be what?
Shall be joined with them.
Go ahead.
And they shall cleave to the house of
They're
Jacob.
going to cleave to the house of Jacob. The same way that the Hispanics down there having to cleave to the Spaniards, y'all is going to, the roles are going to reverse. Y'all are going to be cleaving to them. You see that? Keep going. Everything is reaping what you sow, right? Keep going.
And the people shall take them.
The who?
And the people.
The people that's talking about the Israelites are going to take these strangers, these heathens, that, right? That are coming with them. They're going to take them. Go ahead.
And bring them to their place.
So when we go back to our land, y'all going to come with us. You see that? Y'all going to come with us. When we go back to our land, y'all come with us. But guess what? Go ahead.
And the house of Israel.
The who?
The house of Israel.
Those people, go ahead.
shall possess
Shall
them.
what?
Shall possess
You know
them.
what a possession is, right? It means your property, right? So he said, what? Y'all gonna come with us, the strangers, y'all gonna cleave to us. We gonna go back to our land. And when we come back to our land, we're gonna possess y'all. That's what the Bible says as a repercussion of what y'all did to us, right? Keep going.
Shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
In the what?
In the land of the Lord.
Talking about Israel, right? Because the people in Israel right now, they're not the real Jews. They're not the real people of God. There are a whole bunch of faggots and homosexuals. Pedophiles, man. You see what I'm saying? They're not the real people of God. The real people of God won't behave like that. You understand? So guess what? Them people got to pay for it too, because they furthered the affliction. Them people, them fake Jews, they paid for the slave ships. They funded the whole slave trade situation. They was like, you know, you got the mob, right? You got the big folk, the Godfathers, all them to go put the big hit out. You had the little white countries to go and have to do the hard work, do the foot soldiers. See what I'm saying? So them folks, they were sent back, putting out all the orders, saying, yeah, well, look, we gonna fund it, we gonna make sure everything, we got all the utensils you need and everything like that. While y'all's ancestors had to come out and risk their lives just for the sake of it actually coming to pass. See what I'm saying? So all y'all together, y'all still gotta reap the same consequences. You see what I'm saying? So this way, we gonna go back to our land, we gonna take care of them too. Right? we gonna get rid of them too. Keep going.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Shall possess them. Go ahead.
In the land of the Lord.
Go ahead.
For servants.
For who?
For servants.
For best friends.
For servants.
See that? For dog keepers.
For
See
servants.
that? For servants. Right? Go ahead.
And handmaids.
What?
And handmaids.
Y'all gonna have to be servants and handmaids if y'all don't get put to death. I would prefer a servant and handmaid. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. If I was you, go ahead.
And they shall take them
They
captives.
shall what?
They shall take them
They
captives.
shall take them captives, man. This is what the Bible says. We not adding nothing to the Bible. They shall take them captives. Go ahead.
Whose captives they were.
What?
Whose captives they were.
And then you know that you're reaping what you sow. The same people that y'all put into captivity, y'all gonna become their captives. That's what the Bible says, man. Keep going. And we believe in this wholeheartedly. Go ahead.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
What's gonna happen to the children of Israel?
They shall rule over their
They're
oppressors.
gonna rule over their oppressors. The people that are oppressing them, their children still having the benefits that were bestowed upon them from their ancestors. They're gonna rule over them people. That's what the Bible, the whole thing about the Bible is the Israelites' history, the prophecies that's pertaining to them, and the laws that they were supposed to be keeping, you know, their salvation and their wisdom. That's what the Bible is about. Not Catholicism. You know what I'm saying? Not Baptist, not Presbyterian, not Pentecostal, none of that. You see what I'm saying? Not hand in hand. Give me that Proverbs and that. Which you have?
I'm gonna get Revelation.
Go ahead. Bring it up. It's not about none of that.
Can I ask you what version of the Bible you have?
It's the King James version. King James, the original, basically, because you know, the King James version, it was a scholarly feat that took place, right? King James, it took 70 scholars. They were well known in the Hebrew and the Greek and English, and he took them and he told them, look, we're going to translate this from these old texts, these old artifacts, and we're going to change it into the English. That was it. All scholarly. See what I'm saying? All scholarly. That's it. We're not trying to add anything to it or nothing like that. We're just changing it from one language to the next. So that's why we use the King James version, because it's the closest to the ancient artifacts that they have, or the Hebrew and the Greek, and also you have some Aramaic that the scriptures was written in.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have that. So that's why we deal with the King James version Bible. Now you have this, because you know the King James version, some of the books were taken out,
Yeah.
right? For the Protestant church, took out 14 books of the Bible,
Yeah.
right? So we have this 1611 version of the King James Version Bible that still has those 14 books still in it. 1611, right?
1611.
Right, the 1611 edition of the King James Version Holy Bible. So it has every of the canonical books still in it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like the Greek Septuagint had those books in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the same as what they once had.
Yeah.
like that. But they took out 14 books. But we still use both of them because they still say the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just some of them got taken out. Listen, so like I said, but even still, in the books that they took out, it's even worse for the oppressors. You see what I'm saying? No, it's point blank clear that the oppressor has to pay. You see what I'm saying? And also another thing that goes on in those 14 books that make them take it out because it clearly identifies how wicked the Greeks were.
Right.
It clearly identifies how wicked Antiochus and all those different Macedonian empires, the Greeks, you know what I'm saying? All those people.
Yeah, it also called the Greeks Edomites.
It also calls them Edomites. Yeah, exactly. The people. Let me show you something, right? Because the Spaniard in the Bible, you wouldn't know what the name Spaniard isn't in the Bible, right? It's not, right? So when you go into the Bible, who are the Spaniards in it? We gotta find them, right? We gotta figure out through history where these people descend from. Because apparently if they got this spirit on them, they always had this spirit. So when you go into the Bible, Spaniards descend from the people of Edom. Edom, the Edomites. Go to Malachi the 1st chapter, right? Malachi the 1st chapter and hold Ezekiel 35. Let me show you something. This is crazy. Matter of fact, hold Ezekiel 25 and 14. This is what the Bible talks about when he speaks of Edom. Let me show you something about Edom. And it's a reason. That's a reason why the Spaniards and the people that descend from and the people that they descend from, why they behave the way they behave, because it's the spirit that God put on them for a reason to do what He wanted them to do, right? And y'all can't help y'all selves. You see what I'm saying? The answer is they just couldn't help themselves, right? They just got this wicked spirit on them. Go ahead, huh?
Malachi first?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3.
Go ahead.
And I hated Esau.
You what?
And I hated Esau.
So when you go into it, Esau and Edom is synonymous. He's gonna tell you, go ahead.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
So like for instance, you know all of the different so-called white, all the European empires that they had, Greece, Rome, France, all that, they didn't just stay on top forever, right? They got thrown down. You see what I'm saying? They said, what? I shall do what?
I have laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
Wait, he destroyed their heritage in the mountains. Even back then, when they was coming into power, when they was trying to get a little up, coming up on the up and up, the Most High destroy them. No. I'm gonna destroy this. Y'all gonna have to go somewhere else and try again. You see that? So white people have continuously done that because what? They had never be able to succeed until this last time. The Most High just went on ahead and let y'all reign for a while until He sent His Son back. You see what I'm saying? Because just as powerful y'all became, it's because of how wicked we have become. You see what I'm saying? So it's basically everything about y'all is inverted from the Israelites. So y'all became powerful because we became wicked. So we had to go on the bottom. Just like that. So keep going.
And I've laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Go ahead.
Whereas Edom saith,
Whereas Edom, like I said, Esau and Edom is synonymous. So that's why I said Esau, and now it's saying Edom. Because it's the same people, the Edomites, or the Edomites of the Bible. Right, go ahead.
we are impoverished.
Right, we are impoverished. That's what white people always say. They were saying. They coming out the caves, right? They were impoverished. Right, go ahead.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
We're gonna find somewhere and we're gonna build it up though. Right, go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord
What did the Lord say though?
of hosts, they shall build.
Right, y'all gonna build all these different empires and stuff like that. Y'all gonna put all these different high-ass skyways in the air, right? We gonna build, go ahead.
But I will throw
What
down.
is he gonna do?
But I will throw
He's
down.
gonna throw it down. He can't wait until every one of these are hit with nuclear weapons. You know about ICBMs, right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's in the Bible. The way that America is going to be destroyed is by way of thermonuclear destruction. That's all throughout the Bible. That this place is going to go up in flames, man. All these buildings are going to be rubble, right? And the people in them. Go ahead.
They shall build, but I will throw
But
down.
I would throw down because I hate him. He hates them. He hates them. He hates the Edomites. Right? Go ahead.
And they shall call them
Go ahead.
the border of wickedness.
Literally, the Edomites are known to be what? The border of wickedness. What is the border where something starts? You see what I'm saying? So you have their border and this border. That's what where this ends and where this begins. So the border of wickedness is the same way with any border. It's where something starts. So literally the Edomites are where all wickedness starts from. Is where you say they got a border. Y'all just the border of wickedness. You see that? Keep going.
And the people,
And the people. Right? Go ahead.
and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Where indignation means righteous hatred. He said these, the Edomites, whoever they are the people against whom the Lord hated. We read it.
The people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
Indignation against these people forever. He said nothing can change it. I'm forever have a righteous hatred towards these people. Because what? They're the border of wickedness. Y'all see what y'all ancestors do. Y'all look around. I'm like, man, why do I have to descend from these type of people? Right? These folks ain't nothing wicked. Right, and that's what he said. He hates y'all for it. That's what he's from. We Ezekiel 25:14. What's up? Okay.
Don't rush.
You want Ezekiel 25 and 14? It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 14.
Like I said, right? The same way that y'all had foot soldiers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, going around taking care of all y'all dirty work, right? The Most High is going to have foot soldiers. It's going to be 144,000 men, right? Of these tribes that you see, 12,000 from each one of these different nationalities, so-called nationalities, right? There's going to be 144,000 of them. They're going to be given so-called superpowers. Right? They're gonna be able to run as fast as they want. They're gonna be able to teleport. They're gonna be able to fire. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all see Dragon Ball Z, right? Things like that gonna be taking place. Most High's gonna put that God-like power on these people again. You see what I'm saying? That they once had before Adam. But keep going. He's gonna use those people to do all of his dirty work. Right? Go ahead. Verse 14.
And I will lay my vengeance upon
He's
Edom.
gonna lay his what?
My vengeance
Vengeance, you know what vengeance is. It's vengeance upon Edom. Go ahead.
upon Edom
Uh-huh.
by the hand,
By who?
by the hand,
By the hand. So I'm going to put vengeance on these people. By. So when you say by, you mean I'm gonna use this, right? By the hand. Go ahead.
by the hand of my people Israel.
By who?
By the hand of my people Israel.
By the hand of my people Israel. So he's going to literally use the Israelite men, the same ones that descended from the people that were just completely destroyed by those people of Edom. He's going to use those same descendants. He's going to do what? He's going to lay his vengeance upon the Edomites. The same way that they got to do it. The humans got to do it. He's not going to just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna give the angels the ability to do it. No, he said what? I'm gonna make it to where the same people that descended from the function, the ones that just have to sit down in their rooms and just think about the destruction that happened to their people by the hand of these people. I'm gonna use them to go and get their get back. You see that? You read it.
And I will let
That's justice, right? That's actually a noble thing, right? To be able to use the real humans that actually descend from these people to be able to get the get back that their ancestors were so earnestly begging for. Their ancestors had a might in their hands to be able to accomplish these things. But God's gonna give these people descendants that same power that they wanted. He's gonna give it to them to be able to accomplish the feats that they weren't able to. Right? You read it.
and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
Lay my vengeance upon Edom. Go ahead. The Spain, the Dutch, the French. You see what I'm saying? All them people over there in Europe, man. Go ahead. The British.
By the hands of my people Israel.
By the hands of my people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead.
And they shall do in Edom.
They shall what?
They shall do in
They
Edom
shall do in Edom. Go ahead.
according to mine anger.
According to mine anger. Because what? When we had the opportunity to destroy y'all, we didn't do it. We didn't get mad enough. We let y'all live. We like, okay, you know what, y'all, yeah, come on, we can chill. You see what I'm saying? But God wouldn't have did that. With us being humans, we're fallible. We make mistakes. You see what I'm saying? And he said, what? We're going to give our enemies a chance. We're going to at least give them a chance. But God said, no, this time you're going to do according to mine anger. Because he's sitting there, he's watching what's going on to us. He's seeing it. You don't think he's mad? The scriptures say that God is angry with the wicked every day. Like he said, Edom is the border of wickedness. So what? He's mad at Edomites every day. You see what I'm saying? It's just building. It's just building. Because the more he waits, the more y'all gunners down in the streets, the the more y'all put poison in our babies with these injections and stuff like that. And you see what I'm saying? All this wickedness is just going on in the earth. The Most High is letting it because He's letting y'all tell just rise up. You see what I'm saying? Because He said, what? Out of all the things y'all did to us, we gonna get the chance to do it back to y'all. That's what He said. I'm gonna let it just build up. Because when I let them loose, it's gonna be like lions around sheep. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a whole bunch of little young lions just got their mane in, ready to prove that they nuts can hang, right? And their roar is very loud. That's what He gonna do. He gonna let them loose. Just go ahead, right? And it's just gonna be a complete slaughter going on. That's what He said. Prepare slaughter for His children. That's how He's doing. Preparing slaughter for all the wickedness that y'all have been committing and are continue to commit, are going to continue to commit until the Most High destroys y'all. Keep going.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger,
According to mine anger, go ahead.
and according to my fury.
And according to my fury. That's it on that? Go ahead.
And they shall know,
And they shall what?
they shall know,
Because everybody doesn't know, right? Go ahead. They're
My-
going to know after this, right? Go ahead.
and they shall know
Uh-huh.
my vengeance.
My who?
My
Because
vengeance.
white people ain't experienced the vengeance. That's why I said, y'all admit, white people ain't paid for what they did to you. You see what I'm saying? So what's going to have to happen is the Most High is going to have to show y'all that, look, I'm not playing with y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to have mercy on these people, but I'm not going to show no mercy to y'all. I gotta show y'all what my vengeance is like. See what my fury is like. Because y'all experienced human vengeance, a human fury, and it wasn't good enough. Right? You see what I mean? Go to Obadiah 1:1. It's so many things in the Bible. It's a whole book of the Bible just solely based and talking about the destruction of Edom. There's a book called Obadiah in the Bible. You should go and read Obadiah. Go back with the understanding that you have now about who the Edomites are. Go back and read the whole book of Obadiah. It's just one chapter, like 22 verses. And the only thing in it is just the destruction of Edom. That's all it talks about. The destruction of whoever the Edomites are in this world today. Right? Go ahead. Because every nation in the Bible is still here, right? Exactly. We just don't, a lot of people just don't know who they really are. See what I'm saying? Exactly. They don't know who they really descend from. These original nations that they descend from. But these folks are still on the earth. The Obadiah is about whoever the descendants of these people is on the earth. Read it right there. Go ahead.
This is Obadiah, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And they, and thy mighty men,
Go ahead.
O Teman,
Like mighty men. Oh, Teman. Teman is one of the dukes of Edom. Like you hear the word duke, right? You think about what? Yeah, over there, right? You see what I'm saying? Because them are the only people that you know that have dukes, knights, and lords, and all that. You see what I'm saying? Like that. Exactly. Exactly. And the only other people that did that in the Bible, exactly. The only people that did that. Exactly. And guess what? The only other people in the Bible that said had dukes and stuff like that was who? The Edomites. You see what I'm saying? So Teman was a duke of Edom. Keep going. So when he says Teman, he's just talking about Edomites. Right? Go ahead.
O Teman, shall be
Shall
dismayed,
be what?
shall be dismayed,
Confused. I'm like, dang, right? Go ahead.
to the end.
To the end, right? The conclusion. What's going to finally happen in the end? Go ahead.
That everyone,
Who?
that everyone,
Just a couple.
that everyone,
Just a couple million.
that everyone,
Everyone. In the end, like I said, y'all gonna go into slavery, but it's only gonna be 1,000 years of slavery. Because y'all had us in slavery for 500 years, so we're gonna double it. It's gonna be 1,000, and then after that 1,000 years, this is what's gonna happen. Let's read. Go ahead. Yeah,
and
everyone.
everyone
Uh-huh.
of the mounts of
When you go
Esau,
to mount, it just represents a nation, a group of people, like a mountain. You know what I'm saying? Mountains in the Bible is a figurative way of saying nations, large nations. Then you have the little hills, small nations. You see what I'm saying? Countries and kingdoms like that. He said the mount of Esau. Go ahead.
that everyone of the mount of
It's
Esau
straight out the Bible, right? Go ahead.
may be cut off,
Maybe what?
may be cut off,
Maybe what?
cut off,
Maybe enlarged.
cut off,
Maybe cut off. It says everyone may be cut off. Read.
by slaughter,
By what?
by slaughter,
By who?
by
So
slaughter.
he said, I'm going to use my Israelites, I'm going to use my chosen people, and I'm going to go through and every one of the Edomites, because we can't afford to keep them on the earth. After they repay their debts, we can't afford them on the earth no more.
More.
You see what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a whole bunch of contention still.
Yep.
Because they still gonna have this wicked, we gotta get these wicked spirits off the earth. You see what I'm saying? You better hope you don't descend from these people, bro.
I hope so too.
Y'all promise you better hope it. Keep going. Read, jump to verse 18.
Let me get one more.
Okay, go ahead.
For thy violence,
For thy who?
for thy
We
violence,
can agree that whites have a whole bunch of violence, right?
Okay, that's what this country's supposed to be built on.
That's what it's built on, right?
Built on.
For what? For reread it.
for thy
For
violence
thy violence. Go ahead.
against thy brother Jacob.
Against thy brother Jacob. We were supposed to be y'all's brother. We were supposed to have a family ordeal. Everything's supposed to be cool, right? But what do you say? Y'all was violence against y'all brother. You see that? Y'all better hope y'all not Edomites, bro. Because for the violence against thy brother Jacob, those people, Jacob and Israel is the same person, right? The same way Esau and Edom, the same way with Jacob and Israel. See what I'm saying? It's synonymous, right? For the violence against thy brother Jacob, go ahead.
Jacob shall cover thee.
Read.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob
Go ahead.
shall cover thee.
Shame shall cover thee.
Shame shall cover thee.
Shame shall cover thee, right? Go ahead.
And thou shalt be cut off.
Thou shalt be what?
Thou shalt be cut off
Go ahead. For a
forever.
little while.
Forever.
God, just for a space of time, bro.
Forever.
God said the Edomites is going to, because of the violence that they shared against blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans throughout all these years, they're going to have to be cut off forever. They're going to have to be completely eliminated off the face of the earth forever. Yeah? No return. No return, bro. Read verse 18.
It's Obadiah 18.
Go ahead.
And the house of
The
Jacob
house of Jacob, right? Like I said, Jacob and Israel are the same people. Go ahead.
shall be a
It's
fire.
going to be a fire. Like I you see, this fire is going to be destroying all this place. Right? Go ahead.
And the house of
The
Joseph,
house of who?
the house of Joseph,
Because you had a split in the kingdom of Israel. When you deal with the history after King Solomon, there was two different kingdoms. Solomon had the whole 12 tribes together. Then it came a split. There was the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. You see what I'm saying? So you're just going into how both of the kingdoms are going to be together doing whatever this is that they're going to do, right? Keep going. Watch this. Hey, bro. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Read this. You don't believe in the Bible? Right? And it's going to be people like him, right? People of our people that don't want to listen to the truth, don't want to change their ways, and the repentance that the Bible talks about, they don't want to get with it. They don't want to repent and realize they've been doing wrong. And as long as they keep doing wrong, then we're going to be in the situation we're in. There's going to be people like him, he's going to get put to death too.
And he sees that the blindness is nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he cool with it. He don't want to hear the truth.
No.
You see what I'm saying? He okay with being destroyed. And so guess what? When God sends his son, he gonna destroy him for real. If he don't repent, keep going.
and the house of Jacob shall be a fire,
Fire, go ahead.
and the house of Joseph a flame,
What?
a flame,
Flame, go ahead.
and the house of Esau for
The
stubble.
house of Esau for stubble. You know what stubble is? The after effects of a fire. All you see what I'm saying? The ashes at the bottom. Esau for stubble. Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in
They
them,
shall kindle. Y'all gonna have to kindle in the fire and the flame that's gonna be enraged and enlarged within these 12 tribes of people. Right? Go ahead.
and devour them,
And what's gonna happen?
and devour
Y'all
them,
gonna be devoured. Go ahead.
and there shall not be any remaining,
Just read this slow. Read this slow, Art. Please, reread.
and there shall not be any
There shall
remaining
not be any remaining. Right? Go ahead.
of the house of Esau,
Of who?
of the house of Esau.
He said, that's right. There shall be not any remaining of the house of Esau. Right? Go ahead.
There's about any remaining of the house of Esau,
Go ahead.
for the Lord have spoken
Oh,
it.
you smoking?
For the Lord have spoken
You didn't
it.
make this up. Nobody in the Bible, none of these prophets made these things out of thin air. The Lord put it on their spirit to look, you gotta go to a scribe, you better tell them right now all of the visions that I show you. You see what I'm saying? So Obadiah was literally a vision of the Most High just telling them the voice of the Lord, just giving them all this prophecy about what's going to happen to the Edomites, about how you can identify them and all that. Like for instance, you know how Spain, Portugal, America, all these people, their sign is what? The eagle, right? That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. See what I'm saying? So it's ways to identify these people. He said, love these people are, but they're gonna be cut off forever. Thus said the Lord. The Lord has spoken. We can't go against none of the Isaiah 34:16. We can't go against what the Lord said. We can't. We can't change it. It's already been said now. We can't be found a liar. See what I'm saying? God can't lie. So this is the truth of what the reality of the earth is going to be real soon. Now all we can do is just go and perpetuate it and tell everybody, tell the voice, the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's all we can do is just be messengers of the truth. Right? Read.
34:16.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 16.
Go ahead.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
Seek ye what?
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
Go and look in the scriptures that the Most High have put together for y'all, right? Seek ye out of the book of the Lord. Go ahead.
And read.
And read. You gotta go and read it. That's why I said you gotta turn. You don't have to believe me. You can go and read the book of Obadiah for yourself. You should put it in your notes in your phone right now. You go and read Obadiah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, go read it, bro. Go read it. Read. Watch this.
No one of these things shall fail.
What did he say?
No one of these things shall fail.
No one of these things shall fail. He said, but you read and all the stuff you read in here, it's not gonna fail. It's going to come to pass, bro. That's what he said. So it's gonna come a day where all this torture is going on to the Edomites is gonna come into fruition. It's gonna manifest. The words of the Lord are gonna manifest throughout all the earth, bro. America's gonna be destroyed with nuclear fire. You see what I'm saying? The Israelites, they're not gonna be in slavery no more. They're not gonna have to worry about turmoil and all this. They're gonna be back in their own land, happy. Not have to worry about if their children gonna get shot down in the streets. They're gonna be happy, bro. All the animals and stuff like that, not gonna be trapped in cages no more. You see what I'm saying? What way it's intended to be, with the righteous and rulership. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. None of these shall fail. Go ahead.
None of these shall fail. None shall want or make.
None shall want to make. Nothing compares to this. Nothing compares to the great structure and the balance that the Most High has in these scriptures. Go on.
For my mouth it hath commanded.
For what?
For my mouth it hath commanded.
When you read, you know what a commandment is. I tell you to do something, it has to be done. Right? My mouth has commanded it. God's mouth commanded these things, so it has to go ahead.
And in spirit it hath gathered them.
And the spirit has gathered them, basically brought all of them to be able to distribute to the prophets. Right? My mouth commanded it, and the spirit have gathered. Right? What did you finish with that? Come. Okay, come. And with that, really, that's really all it boils down to. That's what the Bible is talking about, bro. All throughout it.
This right here is not God. This right here, what you're doing is God.
Right.
And this is what we came. We don't know why we came down.
Right.
We just wanted to come down and we saw y'all preaching and we stopped.
Right.
Because that's what we believe. We believe that this is not real. Right? This is not reality.
Y'all do the spirit.
You might be a Jake, man.
You might be a Jake, man. Ain't no way Edomite gonna sit here and listen to
Yeah, and just agree, yeah.
Like I say, man.
That's Jake.
y'all Jake, man. Through the spirit, y'all a lot of people.
You Jacob, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
Give him a flower.
Okay, I gotta give you a flowers.
Romans 8:16. Watch, let me show you something, bro. Give them some called Mexican fire, bro. Watch this. Romans 8.